Well, good day all. Yesterday's video was warm spring-like sun at Mom's, walking by the pond and in the woodland. I even had a light jumper on. I didn't even have my coat on. But after yesterday's snowstorm, which I'll be sharing some footage of that, I'm waking up to a bright, sunny, crisp, chilly, snow-filled morn. You can see the sun is just above the tree line. I didn't film the pink sunrise, but I was too busy being snuggled by the fire, enjoying the warmth. Luckily we didn't get as much as they had said. It's not even quite a foot. It's probably about 6 or 7 inches. It came quite quickly, was really beautiful. But then we were lucky because normally we lose power, but we didn't have the wind they had predicted, so we made it through without having to turn the generator on. But today now, as it froze during the night, and the next few days is meant to be below freezing, well below freezing, in the 20s Fahrenheit. That means all the snow and crystal on the tree line and the branches. You can see the big rock where I filmed the little rocking chair underneath is out of the sea now because the tide is out. And the spitting rock is wearing a jaunty little white snowy ice cap. And the bittersweet is made into a beautiful melange of snow and ice. But isn't it gorgeous seeing the snow come across that fresh snow with just the wind giving it a smooth finish? So today's video, I think, is just going to be another weather report. Yesterday was warm spring rain at Mom's. Today, snowy day, staying in at Bunny Hall. And thus it begins, another snowstorm here at Bunny Hall. We were at Mom's yesterday, and it was like spring, almost 50. We went for a woodland walk, and we were appreciating what we had because we knew the storm was coming. And so this morning we had light rain, and now it's turned to a heavy, soft snow. Now, of course, if the wind doesn't pick up, we should be fine, but if the wind picks up and the ice comes, then we will lose power. So if there's been a lax in my videos, that would be why. If not, then we lucked out. But look at the snow. Isn't it lovely? It's just starting to blur the view of the neighbors across the harbor. And you can see here on the vines on the pergola on the terrace how the snow is starting to collect up. And of course, again, I need to refill the bird feeder, which I better do soon. And I forgot to bring the cushions in, so I better do that, because yesterday, before we went to Mom's, I sat there and enjoyed the warm spring air, and today there's snow falling on my cushions. Okay, snowy day, Cape Cod in February. Oh, and in fact, today is Valentine's Day, a snowy Valentine's Day, Cape Cod. And look at poor Algernon. The flat rock is underwater, so he's on that rock with his head tucked in and the snow falling on him. And the snow is continuing, and I love is the tide. It's a high tide, so I love seeing this bidding rock with the snow on. I don't know if you can see there's a loon out there fishing. Oh, there he came up now. You'll see him dive. Oh, it isn't a loon, is it? But watch if you can see him dive. Oh, I think it's an eider, because there's a male eider out there. Oh, and he just went down. And of course you can see this rock here. That's where I had the little miniature dollhouse rocking chair under there the other day when the tide was out. So the snow is still big, flaky, wet, coming down. Snow still falling. So the storm is still going. It's quite bitter now. Cold, I mean. And I just scared some geese off there, sadly. They are coming in, but I can see their chums down there coming in to get out of the open sea to have some repast. But now the tide is out, so you can see the big rock where I sat under with the rocking chair is now exposed again, though I'm not going down and putting rocking chairs in there now. And the spitting rock is almost completely out of the water. But the storm is meant to continue for another couple hours. Well, time to get back in, stoke the fire, and maybe get some sketching done. And that was how I spent my snow day, first watching the snow fall from in my studio until the sky grew gray with the snow and it piled up, and hoping the power didn't go out, but stoking the fire, trying to stay warm and enjoying my day in, only to wake up the next day to more snow but clear blue skies. Well, thank you for joining me for today's short vlog and my snow day in, and until tomorrow's video, remember, stay creative. Cheers!